Hello YouTube, this is Square1 Tutorials, and today I will be showing you how to install and set up Mumble, which is from SourceForge, and it is basically just a total upgrade from another program called Ventrilo. These programs, basically, it's a voice server where you can connect to one server and a bunch of people will be able to talk into that server and be able to communicate with each other. This is often used with games such as World of Warcraft, Team Fortress 2, Counter-Strike Source, etc. But overall, there's TeamSpeak. The top three are like TeamSpeak, Ventrilo, and Mumble. Overall, basically, Mumble is just better. Besides the Ventrilo, the special effects where you can just lower the volume of some people and turn up the volume on others. That's the only feature Mumble does not have that Ventrilo has, basically, like the main features. But overall, Mumble is just straight better, so we can get into the tutorial right now. So what you're going to want to do is go to Google and then type in Mumble, or you can just click the link into the description and then get whatever download you're going to need. See, there's the Mac OS X. You just want the Mac OS X download right here. And then there's Linux, and then there's Windows. Don't get the developer snapshot. Get the stable, unless you want to just mess around with snapshot. But if you're just going to use it, click Windows or Mac or Linux, whatever you need. And then just save the Mumble 123 MSI to your desktop. And then once it is done downloading to your desktop, you can just exit out of that and you can run it. It'll put you up to the setup wizard, click next, and the only thing that you are going to need is the top one. Okay, you will not need the backwards compatible client, but you're just going to click next and it's going to install. It's a pretty easy setup wizard, so you can just install through that, and I already have it, so I'm not going to. And delete. Okay, so open up Mumble, and you will be prompted with audio wizard as soon as you start it, so you can just click next, and then you could just click your device and then your device right here, and then you can enable positional audio, which is good for headsets, and then just click next, and then you will hear this guy that's talking to you, and he will be talking to you, and you just gotta try to listen to him. You can just go through next. You gotta talk softly, loudly, etc. And just go through the rest of the wizard, and it will guide you through what your settings should be. And then once you have that done, you're basically set if you just want to, just get right into it. But if you want to get more into it, you can go to Configure, Settings, Audio Input. You select your device if it's not already selected. If you want to use a push-to-talk key, which I recommend, you will click this and then click push-to-talk. And then the double push time, I take it off. The PTT audio cue, that's that's whenever you press your bind to talk button, it'll make that noise for whenever you're supposed to talk, like Ventrilo. If you want that, the Mumble noise is really annoying, so if you want to use the Ventrilo one, if you have Ventrilo installed, you're going to click Browse, go to your computer, your C drive, program files, Ventrilo, or wherever you saved your Ventrilo folder or downloaded into, and then you're going to click mic key down and then open, and then for the off right here below that, you're going to go to the same spot and then click mic key up, and then you're going to click open. And then idle auto mute, this is when Mumble will auto mute you if you haven't talked in this period amount of time. Mine's at 17 minutes, but you can turn it off or whatever you want to customize yours to. Quality, you can set that whatever sounds good. I'm messing around with mine lately, so These aren't exactly good settings, I don't think. But put yours at what you think will look good. And then just click apply down at the bottom right. For the audio output, click your device again if it's not already selected, and if you have a headset, click positional audio or sometimes speakers. And then positional audio, this is if you have headphones, check that, which I do. Minimum distance is 1.0. You can set these at whatever you want. I just put it this. Loopback is none for me. User interface, this is fun. For the style, this is where you choose whatever the Mumble looks like. I put clean looks. The skin, this is, well, that's more customizable, so I'll get another tutorial soon on how to customize the looks of Mumble too, sometime. And then language, English, or system default is English, always on. The layout, this is, you can either use custom, hybrid, stacked, or classic. I use stacked because the chat box is on the bottom and the list of players is on the top. And then tray icon, you can minimize it to the tray. The channel tree, which you can drag if you're admin. Shortcuts, this is, if you're using push to talk, you need to add one right now. So I'll just remove this just for the sake of the tutorial. And then you're going to click add right here. Make sure advanced is checked. You're going to click add. Function, click push to talk. Shortcut, press whatever your shortcut is going to be for whenever you want to talk. Mine's V. And then click apply. Network, I left this at default. You can use whatever you want here. Messages, I left this at default. Plugins, these are all the games which have a plugin for Mumble. As you see, there's Team Fortress 2, there's Battlefield, there's Call of Duty, Counter-Strike Source, Day of Defeat, Gary's Mod, Half-Life, etc. There's also a World of Warcraft plugin. This one's Euro, but you can download a American World of Warcraft plugin. For the overlay, this is what shows up in your game whenever you have, more people in your channel. So if you have someone in your channel, it'll show the list of them in your game, whatever corner or section you want in the game you want them to show. So to enable the overlay, you obviously want this checked, and then for the show, you can show no one if you don't want it to show. You can show only talking, the person who's talking in the Mumble, or you can show everyone, which is what I do. And then you can always show yourself or not. This is where the list is going to grow, the position. If more people join, the list is going to grow downwards. If more people join, you can select it upwards, left, etc. I choose down, and then this is the position where the actual player list is going to be. See, this is towards the top rightish, or middle right of my section, so if I move this slider all the way left, it would be on the left of my screen. This is how far, or how high and low. I keep it around here. And then the current font, you can change your font of the text, the maximum height of the letters or names, and then the colors for the users, talking users, etc. And when you're done, just click apply, and that is the basic tutorial for Mumble for customizing it. Now, to get to a actual server, you're going to click server, connect, and then if you don't have any servers, you can just try to connect to a public one. You can just click the drop down tab here and then just double click it. Or if your team actually has one, or your clan, you can just click add new, and then they can give you the address, port, etc. And if it has a password, then you will need to enter that after you connect. So cancel, and then so whenever you connect to one, it'll have these different channels here, just like Ventrilo. You just double click it, and some are private, which you're gonna need special admin privileges, just like Ventrilo. Works very easy. And see, if I press my V key, my mouse lights up red, and that shows them that I'm talking. Okay, that is the tutorial, guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, rate, and comment. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments or private message me. Zoning out.